Howdy. So today I am going to be just talking a little bit about performance testing. As you notice or have noticed, I have the captions uh recorded on here. Hopefully it picks up my voice. My West Texas accent's a little bit thick. But let's get on into the performance testing approach. So this works here. There we go. So when we think about the history performance testing. It can be traced back to the Wei Dynasty Empire in 221 AD, which is a really long time ago, but it had a part in history. When we're thinking about, you know, when did performance testing come about or when did it start being implemented in the workplace, it's kind of hard to determine when exactly it was implemented, but back in the 1800s, Robert Owen, a little bit about him, he was a philanthropist and he was um, a, a reformist, a social reformist, and he had a method called silent monitoring. So basically, you know, he owned a cotton mill and he would observe and the performance of his workers and evaluate their efficiency. Since tools and technologies that are commonly used today were not available during that era, the silent monitoring was implemented as a form of a performance evaluation. So through observation or through questioning. And so that is basically the overview or the nutshell of performance testing. So the purpose of performance evaluation or performance testing is that it aims to measure an individual's abilities within a given area based on their job responsibilities. So essentially, it helps identify areas of strengths and weaknesses. It provides feedback to that person and it helps improve their life as well as the area they work in. So when you think about the method or the implementation process, performance evaluation can be implemented in various ways or different type of methods. For instance, self-evaluation. You have a set of goals and expectations for yourself that you follow and that you try to live by. Um, and you evaluate yourself based on those uh, areas or those goals rather, and determine if you met those goals for that given task and how can you improve as a leader. Peer evaluation. So having your colleague or having a friend or a family member uh, evaluate you based on your strengths and your abilities um, to do a task, or having your supervisor evaluate you. Kind of like Robert Owen, who observed his workers within his cotton mill. Um, or having a um, like a review or an interview type of meeting between the employer um, and the worker, to discuss, you know, certain set of goals that you may have for yourself, and um, going back to that observation of evaluation and helping determine how you can improve within that area. Um, but it also improves the productivity in the workplace because I think, um, and I totally lost the train of thought I was going with there, but basically the ultimate goal of performance evaluation is to identify areas of improvement, provide feedback, and improve productivity in the workplace, as I stated earlier. So we're thinking about the different facets or different areas that performance evaluations can be implemented or be used in. Um, it's kind of limitless, so to say. Uh, it can be used in the private, corporate, or government sectors of life. But taking a step back and looking at my future career, I think about extension service, right? So performance evaluation can, evaluate or assess a county extension agent ability to provide educational programs, to farmers or to 4-Hers, assess their outreach efforts within a certain community. Are they being productive? Are they being engaging? Are they networking with farmers and trying to come up with various programs that can benefit them in their lives? Or, you know, doing a thing that comes to mind, FCH, Family Consumer Health Agents, reaching out to schools and, other areas to provide education on healthy eating tips like Path to Plate program. Um, that's outreach and assessing their ability to do that effectively. Um, performance evaluations can also assess their ability to work collaboratively with other organizations and agencies. So, applying for grants, for example, in the evaluation, um, you know, thinking about an evaluation, I think also farmers and community members who are the clientele within a county can provide a informal form of a performance evaluation to the county agent in regards to, you know, how was the work relationship with them? Do they deem the county agent beneficial to their county? Um, are they implementing educational or resources that are beneficial for them? Um, so I think it can be both from a district level, evaluating a county agent, as well as from an informal level, from a clientele perspective, evaluating or providing feedback to that county agent on how the county agent can improve as a leader within that county and uh, identify opportunities for that individual to grow professionally, enhance their skills and knowledge within that given area. Um, and that is a sum of this is not working. Here it goes. That is the sum of what performance evaluation is and how it is implemented in society. Um, I hope y'all enjoy, and this is my references from where I gathered the information for today. Thank you so much, and I am stopping recording.